Hello, everybody. It's Lewis, Norwich City Central. I hope you're all doing well, and welcome to the first watch along. Thank you all for joining. It's great to see you guys in here in the chat so far. In today's video, we're going to try a watch along. It's the first one on the Norwich City Central channel. But thank you all for joining. As I said, in terms of we've got our games up, so if you can't watch the game, we'll be commentating through the game. We're going to be talking through all the major talking points with Norwich. But if you have got the game, we'll let you know what minute we're in, and then you can sync up the commentary. So thank you guys for joining. I can see your comments. But first, before we get into the comments, you see we've got a beautiful face on screen. It's Doeke. You'll probably know him from the channel, particularly the long-term subscribers. How you doing, my friend?
Yeah, mate, I'm quality, mate. Looking forward to the game. Obviously, injuries haven't helped us, but still confident we'll get the win today.
Yeah, I think so, mate. As I said, we will let people know there might be a slight buffer. We're trying to sort that out in terms of the internet, so bear with us. But yeah, we're sure everything will get going okay. Let's get some of your comments up on screen now. Hello to George. I hope you're doing well. Skip the score screen. I heard it here first. Scotty's in. Hi, Scotty. Hope you're doing well. Going to be a tough one today, but with that lineup, I can see us winning 1-0. Come on, the lads. And as well, why is Marco up front? Let's get straight to that team news. Of course, if you haven't seen the team news, we've got McGovern in goal, back four of Sorensen, Gibson, Hanley, Max Aaron, Skip, and Tetty on in the midfield. And then we've got who we got? We've got Bohetta, Mario Rancic, Josh Martin, and Marco Stupin up front. Look at what you make of it, mate. It's all over the place.
Again, it might be all over the place, but we don't have a recognizable striker, and that maybe one of the midfielders doesn't he up front. And in this case, it is Mark Eveman, who can be seen as a target man. We know he's got a rocket of a left foot. So all in all, I don't think it's too much to worry about in terms of the lineup. I think it's the best of a bad bunch, so to speak. But Marco, I can see him doing very well for us up front. I can remember after Man United away, I can imagine Marco Stiepermann playing up front. He did play there at youth level, especially for Germany in the under-19s and under-21s. So, yeah, I'm confident still.
Yeah, it was a bit all over the place, the team news. Of course, Team Hook is injured for the week. We've got Alameda out till February. And obviously Jordan Hugel's out for a few weeks. So it is all over the place. But can Norwich City get the win today? What do you think? We've got about 10 minutes to kick off. How are you feeling going into it, mate?
I don't know, because obviously I'm still confident we'll get the win. But for me, it'll either be a 0-0 or 0 win or a 3-2 win, because Coventry do love a thriller themselves. And as you can see from midweek, so do we. I don't know if there'll be that many goals in it. I think we're quite defensively assured if we have 11 men on the pitch. Going forward, I don't think we have that prowess of Buendia and Pukki that we did previously. But I'm still confident we'll get the win. I think Bohetta and flying down the wing does excite me. 2-0 Norwich.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a tight one today. I think it's so important we stay good at the back, because Coventry in the last two games both got clean sheets. Obviously, Coventry aren't doing too well in the table. I think they're 21st, but they're a team who can keep clean sheets and defensively look better. So it's going to be one of those games where Norwich City are going to have to be switched on at the back. And it's going to be a very interesting one. What do you make of Bohetta in there, Doeke?
So I'm a big fan of Przemysław Bohetta. He's very quick, as we've seen. He's probably one of the quickest players in the league. And he's been during the international break. He was feeble to Robert Lewandowski, and he's coming back and feeble to Marco Stiepermann. So fingers crossed. We'll be okay. But I think as an out-and-out winger, we're very lucky to have him still in the squad. And I think he's probably going to be our key player going forward today. Really beating people with pace.
Definitely, mate. Definitely. And obviously Marco Stiepermann up front. We've seen him play left back. We've seen him play left midfield, central defensive midfield cam, and now he's got his go up front. After all, he's proclaimed born to score goals. How are you feeling with that, Doeke? It's going to be a little bit chaotic, I'm sure, with big Marco up front. But can he do a job?
Yeah, I believe he can. Personally, because he's played there at youth level. He knows how to play the striker role. He's not just been chucked there off the back of not even knowing how to play as a striker. He played there for Germany under 21s, played there for Germany under 19s as well. So he has got experience as a striker. As we've seen, he's got a rocket of a left foot. He knows where the back of the net is. It's just about how we're going to play to his strengths. Obviously, he's more of a hold-up striker. He's not like Pookie, going to have the movement and get in behind the defence. So we've got to play to his strengths. He does scream me as a Mishi Batshuayi championship striker. Going to be a fox in the box or have a rocket from 25 yards. So, but I'm confident.
Going to be a bit unpredictable.
So, yeah. Definitely.
I think his one way is going to be completely unpredictable. Thank you guys for joining the live stream so far. I'm going to promote on Instagram and Twitter as well. If you are able to watch the game, we'll let you know what minute we can sync up the game. So obviously, if your streams ahead, just pause the game, and you can have our commentary alongside the game. If you're not watching the stream, of course, we'll be going through all the action. We'll be commentating throughout the game and going through all the talking points with Norwich City. The talking point here, this is a big question which is coming just before the game. Doeke, who's your favourite Norwich player of all time? I mean, it's a good question to ask before the live stream starts.
Well, for me, it's got to be Wes Hoolahan. The 10 years that he was with us, just about 10 years. It was a magician, and he speaks for himself, really. Like he's a club legend. I even said this in one of my Talk Norwich City fan cams back in the day that we should retire the number 14 shirt. So it has to be Wes Hoolahan for me.
He was just an absolute magician on the pitch, wasn't he? And just for so many years, just consistently, just brilliant. Will he be probably one of our best players of all time, do you think? In that role,
100%.
In that role.
100%. I mean, you look at what he's done for us. He's played League One to Championship to Premier League, back down to the Championship, back up to the Premier League, and back down to the Championship. He's been everywhere with us, and he's always shined in every single level of the game. I think as a number 10, probably the best we've ever had.
Yeah, definitely. We are aware that the live stream, there is some connection issues. We will try and sort it. So just bear with us with it. If we are out of sync, don't worry too much. As I said, if you are just watching the game, then you'll hear our voices and it won't necessarily matter if it's in sync. So just try and stay with us with it, and we'll try and sort it. Come on, City. Yeah, completely agree. I mean, we've got the lineups here now. 5 minutes to kick off. McGovern in goal, Sorensen, Gibson, Hanley and Aarons, Skip and Tetty, Pajeta, Mario Rancic, Josh Martin and Marco Stiepermann playing as the striker, which will be very interesting. What do you make of Coventry lineup? Have you got that on screen now, Doeke? Okay, we might be behind here with him. We'll try and sort this out with Doeke. Doeke. Okay, might have just left the live stream at the moment. What I'll do is I'll try and message him and we'll try him getting back into the stream. But yeah, in terms of the lineup, McGovern in goal. That's going to be a really interesting one with Michael McGovern. Obviously, Tim Krul being out for a few weeks is going to be big. I'm sure Michael McGovern can do a good job there. Let's not forget he's still got international experience, but of course he's no Tim Krul. Let's message Doeke and let's try and get it back on. I mean, we know with all these live streams that it's always going to be a few issues here and there, but we try and get Doeke back in. And let's see if we can get this to work. But yeah, let's hear your score predictions in the chat. We've got Aussie here, 1-0 win. Come on. I don't think there's going to be too many goals in this one. I think it's going to be a tight game, but I'm sure Norwich City can still get a 2-0 win. I mean, we've looked so good defensively. So let's hope we can get the win. I'd love to see your comments coming through the live chat. And as I said, do sync up the commentary with us, and then we can watch the game together and get your comments in. Duka's going to rejoin us in just a minute. So let's see whether we can get him in. And as I said, 2 minutes now to kick off. What is everyone's score predictions? We've got Aussie in the chat here, 1-0 win. And let's see some other comments. What are your score predictions, guys, as Norwich City face Coventry? Right, let's see if Duka's back in. Duka, can you hear me, mate? Okay, he's not quite in yet. Let's see if he can rejoin again. Yeah, as you can see in the bottom right, the Norwich versus Coventry live stream. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe on YouTube for match reviews, match previews, and hopefully very soon match day experiences. Of course, now there's 2,000 fans that can go to the game, which is great. But that's going to be really important for people's well-being. Yeah, and that's going to be really important. So yeah, do subscribe to the channel for all that good stuff. And yeah, you can support the channel as well via the super chat. So as you'll see in the comment section, there will be a section to put in a super chat. Any donations towards the channel we do with those donations, we'll put them straight back into the channel to try and get the software better and to try and really improve the channel. And that'll be a good thing. Duka's now rejoined. Let's see if we can get him back onto the stream. Let's hope, guys, the power of technology has worked here. Let's see. Hello, Duka. Can you hear me, mate? That looks like it's a no. We'll get there very soon. But the game is now just about to kick off. So there's been a full start here. Coventry just about to kick the game. As I say, thank you for everyone who is watching. Bear with us with the technical difficulties. I'm sure we can get it sorted. And yeah, in the meantime, if you haven't already subscribed, please feel free to do so for consistent match reviews and supporting the channel via Ko-fi, which will be found in the link in the description, would be really appreciated. We can keep trying to get Duka. Hello, Duka. Can you hear me? Okay, we're not quite there yet. Let's see what happens. Try and get Duka very soon. So yeah, just before kickoff now, the players are taking the knee for Black Lives Matter. And then the game's going to kick off. What is everyone's score predictions? As we can see, we've got a 2-1 here, a 1-0. A lot of people still thinking Norwich City are going to get the win, but of course it might not be as kind of simple as it normally is. It could be a tough one. And we've joined the game here. So Norwich City versus Coventry. And we've got the ball in our own half with 15 seconds on the clock. So yeah, if people want to join the live stream, want to pause their kind of stream and sync it up with us, you're currently on 22 seconds. And there we go. Mario Rancic with the ball in the middle. And Norwich City are going to look to kind of keep the ball here and have a good start to the game. Yeah, we're trying to get Duka back in. There are some technical issues there, but hopefully we'll be able to get it back in and we can be all right here. As Norwich City have 40 seconds into the game. But yeah, it's going to be a very interesting one. The long ball's already gone through to Marco Stuperman. So it's going to be really weird to see Marco Stuperman up front. It's going to be a new position for him. But let's hope Norwich City can still get the job done. As I've said to people who are starting to join the live stream, of course, we can't show footage, but what we can do is commentate throughout the whole game for you. So if you haven't got the game, we will be commentating through the whole game, and we'll be going from there. And we can find out things working. Norwich City have the ball, 1 minute 18 on the clock, and it's going to be a throw in our left back area. And yeah, Norwich City have had the ball at the moment, lots of the ball. And it's going to be one of those games where Norwich City might have to be patient because Coventry have had 2 clean sheets in a row, and it might be easier said than done getting them in. Duka is saying, just bear with him a second. Yep, we will try and get Duka into the stream. Of course, there are a few connection difficulties, but just bear with us here. and we're sure we can get things going. Yeah, McGovern kicking out. It's going to be very interesting to see how Michael McGovern does today. Of course, this is his first start. We're so used to seeing him crawl on the pitch, so it's going to be a very interesting one. But let's hope he can do a good job. And to be fair, Norwich City have been so good defensively. We've allowed very few shots, so that could work really well in our favour. What are your thoughts, guys, coming into the game? So yeah, Norwich City continuing trying to play out from the back. It's going to be a very interesting one there in terms of how Norwich City do out from the back. But yeah, let's see how it goes. So Coventry have got the ball. Norwich City are pressing. It's into their left back position, and they're going to get back. Norwich City pressing really high here, trying to put the keeper under pressure. And he's kicked out there. Not the most convincing kick. It will come to Skip. It's Borheta now in the final third. He's cutting inside into Josh Martin, who's going to play out like a and level with the box. He's going to cut inside here, try and take on his man. Coventry have got 3 men around him. They've done really well there. And yeah, they're going to have to try and stop Max Aaron's with those balls. But yeah, 3 minutes, 6 on the second. Norwich City have all the ball. Got into a promising position where we pressed the goalkeeper high, but we couldn't make anything of it. As I said, we are trying to get Doeke in at the moment. Of course, there's going to be technological issues, but we'll try and get that sorted. And we'll try and send him a link through there. Let's give that a go. But no, yes, Norwich City, 3 minutes 30, as we spoke about, a very weird and kind of interesting lineup. Of course, we've got McGovern starting in goal, Teemu Pukki is out, Emi Buendia is out with a 1-game suspension, so it's going to be a very interesting one. And yeah, Norwich City are a little bit all over the place with injuries and whatnot, so hopefully we can get the job done. And hopefully next game when we play Luton on the Wednesday night, we will be back to our best, and we'll have Emi Buendia, going down the wing, and we'll look a far more better outfit. Norwich City have conceded a free kick here. Sorensen barging over his man. Let's see what we can do with Doeke again. Hopefully he will join. But yeah, 4 minutes 15 on the clock. Norwich City have had most of the ball, and Coventry have got a free kick here, which they are about to take. It's going to be very interesting to see how Coventry line up against Norwich, because we are going to have most of the ball, and they're going to have to try and make these set pieces. Norwich City failed to get it away, and Coventry have a long strike which goes way over the bar. It's been a very good shot if that was rugby, but no, terrible shot from Sheaf there, number 14. And Norwich City got the ball with a goal kick. 4 minutes 40 into the game. Norwich City 0, Coventry 0. It's been very interesting to see what happens there. Right, we're going to give it one more go with the moment. Let's hope we can get into the live stream here. Let's have a go. Nope, he's gone. He's gone. It's going to be an absolute nightmare with technology. We're trying to get more people into the live stream here, and we're trying to get this working. But thanks to everyone who is in the live chat at the moment. And watching the game. As I said, if you are new to Norwich City Central, please do subscribe. We have got the details there on the bottom along how you can help support the channel. 5 minutes 20, it's Grant Hanley in the middle into Tetty, long serving at the club, back to Grant Hanley. And yeah, Norwich City are just going to have to be patient in this game. Forward to Josh Martin, into Alex Tetty in the middle of the pitch. He's getting rustled by the Coventry defender, and Tetty's done brilliantly there to go around 2 men. Mario Ranchison feeds it through on the right to Max Aarons. He's level with their penalty area. Back to Mario Ranchis, 25 yards out. He can hit them from there. He's getting closed down, and he's tried to play the ball over the top to head. There's a poor ball by Mario Ranchis. Just very uncharacteristic of him. That will go out with a Coventry free kick. 6 minutes gone. Norwich City haven't really been able to find much rhythm in the game. It's going to be a very interesting one. Marcus Sheehan hasn't really touched the ball yet, which probably says a lot about how this game might potentially go. And Coventry have played the ball forward here. Grant Hanley versus the Coventry striker. We all know who's going to win that. It's Grant Hanley, and he plays it back to McGovern. McGovern out wide to Max Aarons. That's good distribution from McGovern. And Max Aarons will have to go all the way back to his keeper. I think Coventry are trying to prove and trying to press us kind of in the right areas here. It's going to be very interesting how that goes. Ben Gibson out to Sorensen on halfway, who moves forward, plays it forward to Borheta. Borheta, nice ball back into Sorensen. And Sorensen's been dispossessed there. But that was a nice move on the left there for Norwich, and Coventry will clear it up to their striker on halfway. He's beaten Grant Hanley in the air. Coventry have potentially got an position to counter attack here. Coventry have got it on the right here, going back to their number 23, back inside to their number 6 here. Coventry midway through the half a switch to play. It's quite a poor switch to play, and they're going to have to go back to the halfway line here. And I'm just trying to get Doeke back into the stream here. As I said, there are technical issues, as you guys would have saw, the people who started the stream. There are going to be some technical issues, but we try and get it sorted. 7 minutes 30 on the clock then. Coventry try and play it out. And Pohet is chasing their number 23. Good pressure. He has been fouled though for a pullback 1 minute. It will be a Coventry free kick in the own half. Anyone watching the game, what have you made of the start so far? As I said, this is a Norwich versus Coventry Watchalong with reaction, so please feel free to join if you are new. And it's a ball all the way back. And the Govan will have the ball. Norwich City have got possession, 8 minutes on the clock. It could be a potential struggle to get Doeke into the live, so we will see what's going to happen here. And let's hope it's not too bad. And we will be okay. Norwich City have got the ball. Grant Hanley back to McGovern. McGovern out to Ben Gibson. Norwich City building in their own half here. Gibson forward. Can he spot a player to pass to? He's passed it to Mario Rancic in the middle of the park. He's gone out wide to Sorensen. It's a poor pass again from Rancic. He's not particularly started the game well here. Mario Rancic gets very few opportunities to start in this Norwich City team. And yeah, a couple of misplaced passes from Rancic so far, which is a bit uncharacteristic of him. And the ball's forward here. McGovern will take it and will play out with Alex Tetty at the back. Forward to Oliver Skip. Oliver Skip will be looking for a man. He's running forward here. Nice play from him into Stupidman, who will hold up the play and play an ambitious ball over the top. It's a lovely ball, just a little bit overhit, but a really nice idea there. Marcus Stupidman trying to feed in Mario Rancic. Let's try Doeke again. Yeah, not connecting Doeke at the moment. Let's see what we can do. Right, Norwich City have got the ball in the left back position, and we'll see what we can do here. We've got Connie here up the Cov. Very interesting. Coventry had a very decent, not necessarily started brilliantly well to get promoted out of League One, winning obviously the league. Coventry were brilliant. Maybe not the best start, sitting 21st on the table. Sam McCallum's looked excellent at the back for them. Of course, can't play for them today, but yeah. Coventry, 2 clean sheets in a row, so it's going to be very interesting to see how we do against this Coventry team. Norwich City have the ball then, 10 minutes on the clock. Alex Tetty in the middle of the pitch. Trying to look for a player to pass, who goes Aaron's back to Tetty. Norwich City have got possession in their own half here. Coventry fill up quite well, and it's going to be Ben Gibson to come forward the ball. He'll find Mario Rancic. Just flick it through to Stupidman, just a little bit overhit there. That was a nice idea from Norwich, trying to play through the Coventry midfield. Come back to Tetty. Nice ball forward to Rancic. Rancic holds on to the ball, and Coventry have got all 10 players behind the ball here. It's going to be really tough for Norwich City to break down. And it's come to Sorensen, who, because he's not necessarily left-footed, he does like to come back inside, through to Tetty, into Skip to Sorensen. Back to Skip, back to Tetty. Norwich City keeping the ball nicely here, trying to work it from side to side, and trying to put some pressure on here. We're trying to get Doeke in. Doeke, can you hear me, mate? Because we're just having problems getting you in at the moment. See what we can do, and we'll see if we can get Doeke in. Yeah, Norwich City have started this game reasonably well. It's going to be one of those games where Norwich City are going to have to be switched on. And at back, Gibson into Rancic, just a little bit overhit there, but nice play again. Norwich City trying to play incisively through the thirds, and they've had a lot of the ball. But Coventry are going to do this. They're going to try and kick the ball out and try and go counter-attack with a big man playing off number 20, Bakayoko. But it's a foul, Grant Hanley there. So if you do want to sync up, we are in the 12th minute of the game, and it's Norwich 0, Coventry 0, and we've got Sorensen on the ball here. Sorensen plays it forward to Stephen. Stephen's got hold of the ball. He's lost it though. Disappointing there from Stephen, and it will go back to the Coventry goalkeeper. But we're trying to build up. Coventry trying to go long here. Norwich City have defended that really well though. Good play from Norwich. And we've got the ball here with Alex Tettey. Alex Tettey forward to Rancic in the middle of the park. Back to Tettey. Tettey switches the play out wide to Jakob Sorensen. And Sorensen's gone in to Skip in the middle. Back to Tettey. Tettey through ball into Stiepermann. Poor that from Stiepermann. Tries to lay it into Mario Rancic, but poor pass. And then we'll go back to the Coventry goalkeeper. And Coventry now trying to play it out from the back. Coventry playing with 5 at the back system here. And they're looking quite deadly. They're trying to go forward with some long balls and play off Bakayoko. That's good defending from Grant Hanley, though, to intercept the play, but it will go out for Coventry throw. And it will go back to the Coventry goalkeeper here then. So still 13 minutes on the clock. Norwich City have had most of the ball. Haven't really been too threatening though. Haven't had a shot yet, which is a bit disappointing. And Coventry have just kind of gone long, and they're trying to play off their striker. And they've done that again. Good win for the ball. And Coventry will go forward here on our left-hand flank. Oliver Skip's gone out to meet the ball in. Coventry have won the header. Dangerous that Coventry have the first shot of the game there. And it's a header from there for quite a small lad actually. I don't know his name. The number 11 and the free header 12 yards out. We really should be doing better. Gibson loses his man. Header wide of the post there. That was very dangerous and a good opportunity for Coventry. So yeah, 14 minutes on the clock. Norwich City 0, Coventry 0. Not too much has happened so far in terms of chances. As I said, anyone new joining the chat, hope you're doing well. It might be we can't get Doeke into the live stream today just because of technological issues, which always seem to happen on debut shows of things. It's kind of quite normal. But yeah, thanks for tuning in so far. In terms of the action, we're 14 minutes, 43 seconds into the game. If you do want to sync it up and watch the game with my commentary on Norwich City Central, and it is Norwich 0, Coventry 0. Not too much chances at the moment. Coventry having one shot from a header. Norwich City haven't really clicked into gear going forward at the moment, but with so many players out, with Buendia, Pukki, Tim Cole at the back, it's always going to be a difficult one for Norwich City. But let's hope we can still get the win regardless. Norwich City lose the ball again. Norwich City, you kind of expect this. Obviously, we've got in that front three, Josh Martin, Mario Rancic, and Borheta, who haven't played with each other this season. So, and obviously Marcus Sheepman up front, a new position. So, with all these injuries, it's always going to be hard for Norwich City, but they haven't really quite clicked into gear so far. They had some promising moments early on, but not quite into gear. But at the back, we have defended quite well so far. Or the Coventry front man, number 20, is looking a bit of a danger so far. Coventry play back to their goalkeeper, and they'll go out wide to their right back. Sloppy pass from him, though. The Coventry defender will regain it, and it'll go back to the keeper, who will clear up the field now. And it will be the case that Sorensen wins the header. Norwich City have lost the ball though there, and Coventry will gain possession. And Coventry actually passed it. Coventry, when they do get the ball down, they are trying to play. Sometimes they look better when they go long, but they are trying to play. But Norwich City have pressed quite well to stop them winning this ball at the moment. And that's what Norwich City are going to have to do, because Coventry can't be allowed too much possession on the ball. And Norwich City have got a lot of players like Skip who can win the ball. So that's what Norwich City need to do. Coventry have gone long here. It's worked out for them. On the left, they're in the box here. This is dangerous. Coventry have got the ball. Nice ball in behind to number 11. Danger. Back out wide in the middle of the pitch here. Number 23. Coventry going forward here, looking dangerous. And a poor back pass there. Coventry got in behind Norwich City's defence. They got into the 6-yard box, but just the Coventry man was facing the long ways. They couldn't get a shot off there. So that's dangerous. And here they come again. Number 23 down the right, and Sorensen has to tackle, and it will go behind for a corner. Yeah, dangerous positions there. Coventry getting into some really nice areas, some nice through balls in behind that. All came from a long ball as well. So Norwich City have to stay switched on here. The first corner of the game will go to Coventry. Norwich City have had lots of problems defending corners and set pieces under Dan Farkin this season. Just the one corner conceded, and that was against Stoke. So they do look better from set pieces, which is good to see. And let's see how we defend this one. Yep, good defending that. The Coventry player wins the header, but it's just going to go behind for a goal kick, not threatening the goal whatsoever. It was quite a poor delivery, actually. It was quite far out. Yeah, up the Coventry, a couple of Coventry fans in here. And Coventry have started reasonably well. They look comfortable. Norwich City haven't quite been able to click in gear with the passing. Coventry have looked quite comfortable being off the ball. So, yeah, it's a good start from Coventry at the moment. And Norwich City played out with a short free kick. And Coventry have got 3 players behind us. We're really playing very, very risky football there. But if you can win the press and get out of it, it's always a good position to be in. We can't though. And Coventry have got the ball. Skip with the header. We go back into the number 20. And Coventry have regained possession on the halfway line. It will go out wide to their left back. He beats Josh Martin, comes forward here, up against Max Aarons. It's a good run, level with the byline. A cross, it's gone over him though, but it will come straight for their right winger, number 23. He'll come back inside to number 6. So Coventry have got possession here in the middle of the pitch. Coventry playing some nice football. They've unlocked number 23 and they're in a very dangerous position here. They're in the box, but cross the ball, and big chance that from Coventry. They've playing the better football. They're creating the better chances, Coventry here. Some really nice football that from Coventry. They got down the right-hand side of the pitch, Dabo, playing really well there, completely bypassing Sorensen. He's in the box there, and can he pick out a man? He can, and yeah, it's a really poor miss that from the Coventry player. Yeah, Sorensen completely lost kind of his bearings, and yeah, Coventry got down the right. It was a simple ball into the box, and Allen misses the header. Really poor from him there. 12 yards out, really should be hitting the target. And Norwich City have got away with on Coventry. 20 minutes into the game, have had the better chances and have probably grown into the game better now. And Norwich City just need to start trying to play their football here because it's all a bit rushed. And there you go again, Skip losing the ball, trying to play it out wide to Josh Martin. And I think this could come to the fact that all these players are kind of playing in different positions. Norwich aren't used to this. Ball in. Good defending that from Gibson. A really dangerous cross into the box then. Gibson has to get his head onto it. Really good defending that from Gibson. And it'll come to Max Aarons here. Yeah, very dangerous play so far. So, yeah, 20 minutes into the game. If you do want to sync up the commentary here, that's where we're at. 20 minutes into the game, and it's Norwich 0, Coventry 0. Coventry by far having the best chance of the game when the number 23 was set through, crossed it into Allen, and Allen really should be at least hitting the target there. So Ben Gibson, Mario Rancic comes deep to collect the ball, back to Skip to Ben Gibson here. Coventry continue to press very well, and Gibson's going to have to go back to his goalkeeper, Michael McGovern. Michael McGovern then plays it to Grant Hanley, and yet again, Coventry pressing really high up the pitch, trying to win the ball. Coventry have come in not just to sit back, they've come here to try and win the ball high up the pitch. Probably aware that maybe Michael McGovern's in goal, and there's going to, Norwich City definitely aren't at their best. And it's been the case that Mario Rancic has had to come deep here to try and collect the ball and try to get Norwich City moving in this game. Alex Tettey in the middle of the pitch then. Into Mario Rancic, back to Tettey. And Norwich City are probably just going to want a little bit of the ball here because Coventry have had some really dangerous chances. Grant Hanley out wide to Max Aarons. Max Aarons back to Grant Hanley on halfway into Alex Tettey. Alex Tettey's got time to think what he wants to do with the ball here and he'll play it to Skip. Skip back to Tettey. And yeah, very interesting so far. We've got Gollins Vlogs into the chat. Hello, Lewis. How you doing, mate? Yep, I'm doing really well. Thank you. And thanks for joining me in the live stream. Had a little bit of problems, as we've said, but it's going okay at the moment. So Norwich City, over the top here. Josh Martin to Stuperman. Stuperman, big opportunity that. Really should be scoring. Norwich City, it looks second best in this game at the moment. Coventry having the better chances, but a great chance that for Stuperman. Josh Martin, lovely play there. Looks really good. forward to Stupidman, and Stupidman just trying to chip the keeper, doesn't get enough height onto it, and the keeper saves. That was a glorious chance for Stupidman. I think he does the right thing there. He tries to chip the goalkeeper, but really poor finishing from Stupidman there. That should be 1-0 Norwich. Stupidman comes deep, plays it behind here to Mario Rancic. Mario Rancic is onside. He's gone down there in the box. Norwich City might want a penalty. It's not going to be given. Mario Rancic could be hurt here, and that's the last thing you want to see from a Norwich City player. You don't want any more injuries. Just waiting to see whether Mario Rancic will get up. There was a tackle in the box. He could have potentially had a shot, but there was a tackle on him, and that's better though from Norwich City. Much Stupidman playing the ball in behind, and Norwich City are starting to play balls in behind and trying to take advantage of their high line. I think Mario Rancic is up now. Yeah, I don't think it was a penalty. I just think it was a good tackle from the Coventry defender. So here we've got Titty in the middle of the pitch here to Marcus Stupidman. Marcus Stupidman, although he's playing as a striker, he's more as a false nine because he's coming really deep, and we're seeing the likes of Stupidman. We're seeing the likes of Borheta and other players trying to get behind as well. So it's not just Stupidman playing up there. Nice from Sorensen. He's going to skip across the box into Josh Martin. Oh, what a save! And Borheta on the rebound. Save. 2 big chances that for Norwich, and Norwich City are starting to find their rhythm in this game now. Big chance that with Josh Martin, a great save from the keeper, and then Borheta comes out with a second chance, and it's another good save from the keeper to deny him at close range. 2 really good chances that for Norwich. Borheta into skip across the box, Rancic shot blocked. Norwich City really going to this game now. So excellent chances there. Josh Martin at the heart of them as well, playing a nice through ball to Marcus Stupidman, and then having a really good shot. Borheta now on the right wing, back to Max Aarons. Max Aarons steps inside. Is a great chance to shoot. Save from the keeper, and Norwich City really putting the Coventry under pressure here. There's some 3 really good chances there. Josh Martin, Borheta, Max Aarons, and Marcus Stupidman all having good chances. Probably Marcus Stupidman with the better of them, but it's still 0-0 here, and that's a good response to Norwich. Ipswich are losing. That's always what you want to see. They're 1-0 down. Good to see. But Norwich here, top of the league, coming up against Coventry 21st. It was always going to be hard with your best players. Pukki injured, Emi Buendia suspended, but Norwich City have been growing into this game there. Some really good opportunities. First with Marcus Stupidman, and then Josh Martin having a good effort saved, and Borheta and Max Aarons also having half chances in this. That was a good spell of pressure for Norwich for the last 5 minutes. And we've still got the ball here with Teti, through ball over the top. And it's a penalty to Norwich. Norwich have got a penalty. I thought the Coventry goalkeeper won the ball there, but Norwich City have got a penalty. Good news here. And Norwich City have got a penalty. No VAR, so it is going to be a penalty to Norwich City. There's a lovely ball over the top. Borheta wins the ball. The Coventry player comes out to meet him, and the ref says that is a penalty. Borheta looked hurt here. I thought the Coventry goalkeeper personally won the ball there, and the Coventry players are very angry that that's been given. Let's see a replay here. There, Teti, ball through to Borheta over the top. Borheta gets there first. Is the case. Does the player get there first, or does the goalkeeper? Let's have another look at this. Yeah, it probably is a penalty there. It's the Teti ball over the top. Borheta gets there first, and then the keeper ends up taking them out. So that is probably a penalty. The Coventry goalkeeper is arguing that he wins the ball, but Borheta clearly gets his body across, so that is probably a penalty. Norwich City have got a penalty in this game. Of course, in our last game, Timo Pukki scored a penalty. He's, of course, injured, so we're going to have to wait to see how Norwich do here. 25 minutes into the game, Norwich City have had a really good spell of pressure in the last 5 minutes, and fortunately enough, we've now got a penalty. But there could be some bad news here. Borheta is being treated for an injury, so we have to wait to see how we do. And that is the last thing Norwich City need. We can't afford no more injuries. I mean, in those attacking areas, we've got Cantwell injured, Kieran Dow injured, Onel Hernandez injured. They probably won't be back for another few weeks to a month. Emi Buendia is obviously suspended. So we've got a lot of injuries in those positions, and they're not just like 1 game injuries. There's a lot of players who've got a few weeks injuries here, and with a lot of games coming up, that's the last thing Norwich City need. Just waiting to see whether Borheta gets up here. Hopefully he'll be okay. He looks okay, and it's going to be a penalty here to Norwich. 26 minutes in, Mario Rancic to take. Norwich City have looked really good in the last 5 minutes. Let's see how Mario Rancic does. Are Norwich City going to score and go 1-0 up in this game? They looked good the last 5 minutes. Mario Rancic from the spot. Come on, Rancic. Steps up. And he scores 1-0 Norwich. Come on. Come on, that's what you like to see. Mario Vrancic down the middle and Norwich City take the lead in this game. Really good. And it was always going to be one of those games where Norwich City have to be patient. And it's great to see Norwich City take the lead here. 1-0. Mario Vrancic scores from the penalty spot. And that's just what you want to see. Yeah, it did look like a penalty in the end. I was quite apprehensive at first, but no, it definitely was a penalty. And Mario Vrancic steps up, a nice run up, and yeah, just not dunks it necessarily, but just hits it down the middle. The goalkeeper dives to his right, and it is Norwich City 1, Coventry 0. Mario Vrancic from the spot in the 27th minute. Richard Walker's in the chat. How you doing, Richard? Come on, City. Yep, I completely agree. Really good to see City now on the Richard Walker, we need Teemu Pukki back. Yeah, of course, that definitely goes without saying. Teemu Pukki's been outstanding, particularly in the last few games for club and country, doing really well for Finland, and of course, scoring 2 goals against Stoke, and then the winning penalty against Middlesbrough. So, of course, we need Teemu Pukki back as soon as possible. But Norwich City are 1-0 up here. Not necessarily the greatest in the first 20 minutes, but it was always going to be hard with a lot of changes. But in the last 5 minutes or so, Norwich City have created some really good chances. Josh Martin having a good effort save. Marcus Steepman over the top. Really should be scoring. And then eventually another through ball from Alex He gets to the ball first. And it is a penalty to Norwich, and then Mario Vrancic scores with his penalty going down the middle. Good to see. 28 minutes gone here. Norwich City 1, Coventry 0. Steepman up top. You'll find Steepman, but the ball has gone wide for a throw-in. So just seeing a replay here now of that Marcus Steepman chance. It really was a lovely through ball from Josh Martin. And Steepman's got to be doing better though. He's one-on-one with the keeper. He has the option to take it around the keeper there, Marcus Steepman. He really should be doing it. He really should be taking it around the keeper, actually, or at least dinking him. And it's quite a poor effort. I think he was caught in 2 minds whether to dink the keeper or just hit it as hard as he could. And he ended up hitting it straight at the keeper. Let's go through the other scores in the Championship, guys. Norwich City have the ball 29 minutes into the game. Let's have another look at the score so far. Championship is currently 0-0. Norwich 1, Coventry 0. Cardiff beating Luton 2-0. Norwich City go to Luton on Wednesday. Sheffield Wednesday 0, Stoke 0. Watford 1, Preston 0. Huddersfield 0, Middlesbrough 1. Derby 0, Wickham 0. Rotherham 0, Bournemouth 3rd, and Bournemouth 1. Of course, Bournemouth are second in the table, and Norwich City's main competitors look like it could be Bournemouth and Blackburn 0, Burnley 0. That's the score so far. So 29 minutes, 40 seconds into the game. If you are watching this in sync, if you are new to the channel, please do subscribe to the channel. And yes, just having a look at this replay. Now, to be honest with you, just having a look at this other replay here, it did look like Mario Vrancic could have been done for a penalty there. Initially, when I first saw it, I thought it was a clear challenge. But yeah, it does look like Mario Vrancic was potentially caught there. So yeah, Norwich City, I mean, you can see why we got the penalty. Just had a message from Doeke. Unfortunately, Doeke can't join the live stream just because of connection issues, which is really annoying to see. But hopefully we can get Doeke in for a new one. What have you guys made of the game so far? I'd love to hear your comments down below. What have you made of the game? Just seeing another opportunity here. Josh Martin, there's a lovely ball across the box from Skip, and Josh Martin 12 yards out. Is quite a composed shot. Sometimes you see players lash it. It's a nice controlled shot across the goal, but it was straight at the keeper. But the rebound almost fell for a header, but the keeper did good to come out and meet him. So 31 minutes. Coventry in the right back position into the middle of the pitch. Tetty presses well, and Coventry will go back to their goalkeeper here. Norwich City 1, Coventry 0. Really good to see Norwich City come up in front. And Coventry have got the ball to their centre back to their goalkeeper. Marcus Steepman presses him. And Coventry are trying to play nice football from the back. They're not just always going long, although they have looked better going long and trying to go to their target man. And it's a long ball here now, and that's exactly what they've done. And Coventry, there you go. They look so much better when they do that. It's kind of all been over Grant Hanley at the moment. And yeah, they've gone wide here to the number 11. Norwich City have got players back though, and Coventry have got the ball in the middle of the park here. They've gone to their right back position. They've come forward, back inside, and then out wide here, entering Norwich City's final third of the pitch. Number 23 tries to beat Josh Martin, and he does, and Josh Martin does have to foul him there. Could that potentially be a yellow card for Josh Martin? We'll have to wait and see. The number 23's looked deadly at so far. He did create the best chance. It was a nice through ball forward to him in about the 20th minute, and he picks out Allen with the cross, and Allen really should be scoring. So the number 23 of Coventry does look very decent at the moment, and Josh Martin has to foul him and stop him getting away. So Coventry will have a free kick here in the 32nd minute with Allen to take. As we've seen the scores, Cardiff 2-0 up at Luton. No changes in the Championship score so far. Allen's cross in. Coventry have won the header. And it's, McGovern, don't do that. Oh, my word. I've kind of been praising McGovern for, how good of a goalkeeper he is. He's almost made an absolute cock-up here from Michael McGovern. Really poor goalkeeping that. Michael McGovern giving Norwich City fans a heart attack here. It was a cross came in. It was a header, which was a nice, easy save from McGovern, and he just drops the ball right in front of the Coventry player, and McGovern has to then make a save to turn it behind for a corner. Silly that for Michael McGovern, and Coventry have got the ball now here. They've had a corner. They've decided to go short. Are they going to get this ball into the box? They do. Grant Hanley away. Good defending that from Hanley. Yeah, goodness knows what McGovern was doing there. Almost gifting Coventry a goal. So poor. And Brohetta's got away here now. Brohetta, one-on-one with the Coventry defender. Players are coming forward. Great chance there to release Marcus Shupin one-on-one on goal. Brohetta almost there from the counter-attack, but some good defending from Coventry. Norwich City, this game's starting to open up now. It's starting to become a really interesting game. McGovern almost made an absolute massive error. But fortunately enough, just about managed to redeem himself. But yeah, he did put his hand up in apology. And then Norwich City from the counter-attack from the corner, Brohetta just shows his absolute raw pace to get onto the end of a loose ball. Almost plays through Stupid for a one-on-one chance. It's pro game. Hello, mate. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining the live stream. Really appreciate you being here. And yeah, Norwich City 1, Coventry 0 at the moment in the game. 33 minutes gone. As I said, I had planned guests to come in here. Obviously, unfortunately, Doeke, there was some connection issues, and with Luke as well. Message Luke to see if he can come in quickly. There we go. So what have you guys made of the game so far? I think Norwich City probably deserved to be 1-0 up, had a great flurry of chances and, of course, the penalty. But Coventry have looked good, had a good couple of headers, and they have posed their own problems, Coventry. So, it's not necessarily this game is one easy yet for Norwich. And they have tried to play the ball around as well, Coventry, but probably a little better when they go long to their number 20. Here Norwich have done the ball. Mario Rancic, on the halfway line forward to Teti. Teti out wide to Max Sarrant on the right-hand side. So Brohetta's pace is causing problems. Brohetta's pace has looked brilliant, caused teams a lot of problems so far, and of course his pacing behind one Norwich City the penalty. Me, the imposter, is the rule that Sam McCallum can't play against us. Yep, so Sam McCallum, of course, is on loan from Coventry. Just having a look at this again now, and yeah, what on earth is McGovern doing? It was a corner. It was a set piece from Allen. Coventry win the header. It was a nice looping header from McGovern, and he just drops it in front of number 15. And if number 15 was a bit more switched on, he would have ended up putting that in the back of the net. I think it's just shot Michael McGovern drops it, and McGovern almost gives away a goal there. So I don't know what that comes down to. Maybe McGovern's not quite, he hasn't played football for a long time. He's so used to being on the bench. But yeah, really good chance out for Coventry, and a slip up there for Michael McGovern. So the Sam McCallum rule. Sam McCallum, of course, has gone on loan to Coventry from Norwich, but of course you can't play against your parent club, so that's why Sam McCallum can't play today. But I've been very impressed with Sam McCallum so far when I've watched Coventry, so I'm looking forward to see how he does when he comes back to Norwich City. 36 minutes gone here. Coventry have the ball in their own half. Brohetta presses him forward into their number 8. Good tackle from Ben Gibson. And Brohetta will go back to Teti on halfway. And Teti out wide to Max Aarons, and Norwich City might be able to build again. Max Aarons to Grant Hanley. Grant Hanley infield to Oliver Skipp on halfway. See what Oliver Skipp can do. Back to Grant Hanley. Grant Hanley to Max Aarons. Max Aarons has lost the ball there. Forward here it goes. And Norwich City have been penalised. I don't know what's happened there. I think it's a Coventry offside, actually. Norwich City will have possession of the ball. Yeah, I've been quite impressed with Norwich City so far. I mean, it's obviously been a very interesting game with a lot of changes, but Norwich City, without Timu Puki and Buendia, have done okay so far. Done okay. And most importantly, a 1-0 up. Oliver Skip to Ben Gibson. Gibson forward, ball over the top, trying to look for Max Aarons, who's come forward into a striking position. Not quite sure what Max Aarons is doing there, but hey ho. And not Coventry will build from the back. Coventry have tried to play good football from the back, but have probably been more effective when they've gone long. Guaheta presses here, and Coventry are going to have to go long. And Grant Hanley does really well there to win the ball. Mario Rancic collects the ball, and Norwich City have possession in their right back role. Mario Rancic tries to play it forward to Guaheta, but Guaheta is offside. And Coventry will regain possession of the ball. Now, the number 23 has looked quite dangerous for them up against Jakob Sorensen. Number 11, and that's an excellent tackle there from Jakob Sorensen. Does really well there to dispossess the Coventry player. And now Norwich City have the ball. Oliver Skip tries to play it out wide to Jakob Sorensen, but he's blocked. And now the number 23 will come forward here, level with the Norwich City penalty area, plays it infield to number 11. He's got possession just outside the penalty area. We'll go back to number 23, who crosses the ball in. Josh Martin blocks it, and it will go out for a Coventry corner, rather. Yeah, Coventry's danger man for me has looked like the number 23. It's gotten behind Jakob Sorensen on several occasions, and is looking quite deadly. So we will have to be, kind of look out for him, because he is a very, deadly player. And he's made some really impressive runs. Okay, so Coventry corner here, 38 minutes gone. It's going to be taken from Allen, who had probably Coventry's best chance of the game. It's forward. Coventry win the header, and it will go. It will go just wide of the post there. It looked like it was going to. McGovern had to make a save there. Kind of the ball looped up in the air, and it goes just behind the goal. And Michael McGovern, who was very, very nervous from his first set pieces there. We didn't want to see Michael McGovern kind of make another mistake. Norwich City play out from the back. Yet again, Coventry pressing very high, but Gibson's done well to find Sorensen out wide. Sorensen back to Gibson, and Gibson's going to go forward. The long ball, Stupinman collects the piece as well. Nice play that. Ooh, nice, unlucky there. Nice 1-2 from Stupinman and Tetty, but then Stupinman loses the ball. And now Coventry have lost the ball. Norwich City have got a chance to break here. Max Aarons, infilter, Oliver Skip into Josh Martin. And Coventry have got players back, so that counter-attack's not necessarily effective here. Josh Martin onto Grant Hanley at halfway. Grant Hanley back into Ben Gibson. And what can Ben Gibson here do? Forward to Guaheta back to Josh Martin, into Alex Tetty in the semicircle, back to Grant Hanley on halfway. Norwich City just trying to keep possession of the ball here. Notice Coventry have pressed us very high from goal kicks, trying to maybe take advantage of Michael McGovern's distribution. But Norwich City have done quite well so far to play out from the back. Grant Hanley and Gibson have looked very assured. Tetty into Mario Rancic, into Oliver Skip into Josh Martin here in the centre of the pitch, 30 yards out. Skip into Marcus Stupinman. Marcus Stupinman keeps hold of the ball, shoots, and just wide of the post there. That's really nice football from Norwich City, keeping hold of the ball really well. And it comes to Marcus Stupinman, 25 yards out. Just having a look at the replay here. Gets away from his man, shoots, and just kind of snatches at the ball there. But Stupinman from long range is a very good player. We've seen Marcus Stupinman score some wonder goals for Norwich City, and they're 25 yards out. Couldn't quite get hold of it, but good play from him there. And it's unlucky. Marcus Stupinman has done okay so far in this game. I wouldn't say necessarily he's been really effective in that striker role. He definitely had one chance when a through ball was played forward to him. But he's doing okay so far. As you can see from the banners, this is a Norwich versus Coventry Watchalong. If you are new to the channel, please do subscribe for match reviews, match previews, and hopefully more Watchalongs as well. I mean, if you guys do enjoy them, I'll keep doing them. That's absolutely fine. Here we have Coventry on the ball, 41 minutes gone. Coventry out wide to number 23. He'll put the ball in. A dangerous ball. Gibson glides it wide, and it almost falls to the Coventry player at the back post there. Very dangerous, that. But good defending from Ben Gibson there, and the number 23 yet again causing problems in that right wing spot. I wonder what we can do about that, because although Sorensen's done well, it's been the case that he's got behind our players on too many occasions. And here he comes again. Beat Josh Martin. He's going to put another ball into the box. This time Mario Rancic gets it away. Good defending from him, and Jakob Sorensen just hoofs it clear. Not necessarily the best from him. Yeah, 1-0 at the moment. It's been very interesting, this game at the moment. I think Norwich City had a really good spell, but Coventry from lots of crosses have looked very dangerous. And yeah, Michael McGovern hasn't necessarily looked his best so far. But Norwich City are doing really well to win this game. You know, when you have lots of injuries to the likes of Pukki, Krul, and your best player Buendia is suspended, you know, you're starting to get into dangerous positions. And the fact that Norwich City can't even play a striker shows how hard this injury crisis is. And on the whole, although Coventry aren't the best team in the league, they are doing quite well at the moment, and they have created quite a few chances. Forward it goes. Oh, they win the ball here, and they're in a dangerous position. It's 3 against 2 here, up against Grant Hanley. Grant Hanley does well. Really good there from Grant Hanley to shepherd the ball out of play. And is it a corner? I think it's a corner for Coventry, but that was excellent. Actually, it's going to be a goal kick. So really good defending that from Grant Hanley. They got into a very dangerous position when they was on attack. I think it was 3v3. And the player tries to take on Grant Hanley, but you can't beat the beast. You can't beat the beast from the east. Grant Hanley looks a foot taller than Alan, actually. Really good defending that from Grant Hanley. And Norwich City continued to do the ball out from the back. Hello, mate. Hope you're doing well. Really good to see you in the live stream. It's Pro Gaming. How are you doing? How come you're doing watch-alongs, Lewis? I've had the idea for a couple of years now, actually. I've had the idea of watch-alongs for a long time, and obviously a lot of channels do them. What people have been doing with watch-alongs for years, they're not a new thing. So I thought I'd try it out today. Didn't necessarily have a couple of guests, but for connection issues, we can't do that. But hopefully we will get things going again. If you guys do enjoy the watch-alongs, please do let me know in the comments or on my socials. And yeah, can do watch-alongs in the future. I thought I'd try it out today. It is a bit of a trial run, so bear with me with that. It is a trial run. It's kind of a first go. But yeah, it's going well at the moment. And number 23 has done really well there to beat Sorensen and Martin. He looks such a danger. And Coventry have the ball here. They're going to go out wide to number 6, level in our penalty area. Another cross into the box. Grant Hanley, brilliant defending. He's been the pick of the bunch out the back. Done really well there, Grant Hanley. 44 minutes into the game here. 1 minute to go. Can Norwich see out this game to half time? Yes, they can. Probably with that. Another cross into the box. They look really deadly with crosses. The Coventry have really flooded our area to try and put on pressure. Yeah, the cross comes into the box there. And yeah, really good defending. Just having a look at the replay now. And yeah, the Coventry number 23, I will get his name up because he's definitely looked the pick at the bunch out of their players. Let's have a look. Number 23 is it's not come up yet. I'll try and find his name out at half time, but he's definitely looked the pick of the bunch. Yeah, 1 minute to go. Then it looks like Norwich City are going to see this out till half time. What have you made of the game? Quite a few Coventry fans which have come into the live stream, which is really nice to see. Play up Sky Blues. To be fair, I think Coventry have played quite well. They've had a couple of chances from headers. Michael McGovern almost fluffing one up. I think Norwich City do deserve the 1-0 lead. But yeah, Coventry have tried to play some football, press us very high up the pitch, and have caused Norwich City problems. So it's definitely not been easy for Norwich. But let's hope we can see this out. And that's going to be a long ball forward, and that is going to be half time. So it is going to be Norwich City 1, Coventry 0 at half time. Norwich City scoring from the penalty spot after 27 minutes from Mario Rancic. I was initially going to put this live stream all the way through till the kind of all the way through and not have a break at half time, but just because it's me and because we were going to have some guests, on, and we can't do that at the moment because of connection issues. I'm going to end the broadcast here. I'm going to come back live again at half in the second half. So thank you everyone for watching the live stream at the moment. I'm going to take a break here. We've been doing the live stream for an hour. And then we come back for the second half and go again. 23 is Dabo. Yep, he's definitely the best player for me for Coventry. He's looked really good on that right hand side. But Norwich City 1-0 up here, thanks to Mario Rancic's goal. We'll be coming back for the second half, so don't go everywhere. Please come back for the second half, and thank you for all the support so far. Half time, Norwich City 1, Coventry 0.